Oh damn, it's Mum's birthday and I haven't bought anything. Well, I'm here to save you today, because on this episode I'm going to be covering the best tech for the month of March 2019, and all under $25. Let's roll that intro. Hey, it's AKAJK, welcome to another episode of AKAJK Show, and let's jump right in. So number one is the Anker 4-port USB hub. This one is really a huge lifesaver. Personally, I use a MacBook Pro to power my entire desk setup, and all of my workflow is powered by a single MacBook Pro. Now, I have the 2015 edition, comes with 2 USB ports. Now, since I plug in a mouse, RGB mouse pad, a keyboard, I plug in hard drives, microphones, all sorts just into USB ports, it gets pretty hefty, and 2 USB ports is not going to cut it. So with this device that costs you around $15 off Amazon, an extremely reputable brand, Anker, will solve that by giving you 4 USB ports just by plugging this small little gadget into one of your USB hub, and boom, one is full. Less is more, one is full. That's how this works. Personally, I kind of stick mine under the desk with adhesive and then get it plugged into the laptop. I have a bunch of accessories plugged in and out all the time. Amazing, great for anyone with a desk setup or just needs extra USB port. On to the second one. So, the IKEA Uplighter something something something. Regardless of the fact that I do not know the name, this is a light that you put in your room, like a huge lamp kind of thing, with one area for the light goes up, has a diffuser around of it, and another one with an extendable arm kind of thing, which you can point the light wherever the hell you want. Now, initially, my bedroom was extremely dark. Well, not extremely, but it just wouldn't cut it, the lighting situation. It was like an orange light in the ceiling that was really trashy. So I went out, I picked up several smart light bulbs, but that's several separate story, which if you require light bulbs, there's a video in the description down below where I talk about the best budget smart bulbs. But anyways, this one, I added it in here, I put the bulbs inside, and it was just a huge extra nice brightness to the room, which just made it so much more lit and amazing. So for about $10, I'd highly recommend you pick this up. I'll leave them in the description down below, of course. And if you want to check out the smart bulbs, which I highly recommend you do, they're all color changing and everything. I made a whole video on them and other smart home tech in the description down below. Now, the third product on this list is basically just a generic RGB light. Like the LED strips. Be from whatever brand you want. They just add a whole awesome pop of color to your bedroom or studio or wherever the hell they are. They just make it look so much brighter. See one on my bed right there? Yep, that has one. I have RGB light bulbs, smart ones all over the room. I have LED strips behind my desk, all sorts everywhere. Just love RGB and LED color changing lights. And an LED strip is a super budget way to jump in. You can stick them anywhere with adhesive. They work really well. They usually come with remote control. They go on Amazon for north of $5, and then depending on the size and quality or brand that you go with, they can go up to however much money you spend. Now, you could pay a pretty penny for a Life Extra Hue one, which is going to be smart and all, but really, a light strip, you really don't need to spend that much money on it. $10-15, you are sorted. Great light strip. Now, if you want to get a smarter one, like where you can control it on your phone or with like a smart home device like the Amazon Echo or Google Home, then maybe an extra $10-15 would be due. But I mean, obviously depends on the condition and whatever the hell you want. Now, going on with the theme of generic products, we have a power bank. Well, many, so I'll leave a couple of the best ones in the description down below. These all cost under $25. And we really can't deny the usefulness of a power bank. If you're stuck in a sticky situation where you need some power, but you ain't got none of it, this is where the power bank comes in handy. So, maybe you're on a road trip, on a plane, whatever. You're out, you don't have charge. The power bank just really works at that moment in time. So, they usually come around $30, like as a minimum for a good one, and they're just really expensive, Most places will scam you. There are some good ones online, around $30, which are actually decent. Previous videos, description down below. But anyways, these budget ones, probably $10 or $15, and that will get you maybe 10,000 milliamps, 12,000 milliamps. For such a budget price, you really can't say no. They're unlikely to break. I mean, a power bank is a power bank, and it doesn't really, it's not that insane. But it's super helpful, so if you pick up one of the recommended ones in the description down below, you have a great power bank at a great budget price point. Now, number 5, not 10, but, just like the 5 that I just did there, but anyways, is pretty much the best laptop sleeve I've found to date. Well, I mean, from the ones that I've used. So this is a grayish kind of felt laptop sleeve. It has a main slot, which I chose the 13-inch option for my 13-inch MacBook Pro, and you just kind of slide it in there. But if I was to compare it with many other laptop sleeves these days, they're just kind of flat, one slot, and that's it. You can just store the laptop and you can put it in a backpack or something for some extra protection, which I don't really find to be too useful. But with this, it has a second slot, which you can either store a tablet in or some extra accessories, hard drives, cables, plugs, whatever the hell you want inside of there. And you just got some extra accessories or a tablet or whatever the hell you need, which means you can just carry around your whole system, just keep it under your arm and you'll be good to go. You don't need to have a backpack or anything. I would recommend it because if you're carrying anyways, it's just more functional than one without a second slot. That's one of the greatest reasons I like this, and it just looks pretty damn fine. Great laptop sleeve, highly recommend it. In the description down below as well as all the other products. And really, that is about it for this episode of the JK Tech Show and Best Tech of March 2019. I did miss February for tech and apps, so shoot me. Hopefully I'll keep it up on the streaks next month and next month and next month. Anyways, hopefully I'll catch you tonight for an episode of the vlog, tomorrow for the episode of the JK Tech Show, because here at AKAJK, the grind is daily.